far eastern end of Horseshead Hills is probably the most remote vineyard in the state, Walulla Vineyard. If you are lucky enough to visit this spectacular vineyard, bring a sense of adventure and a four-wheel drive. Go to the middle of nowhere and then follow the steep, hilly gravel road for more than 10 miles until you come to the edge of a high terraced cliff face where small vineyard sites cling to the ledges above the Columbia River, just beyond Walulla Gap.
We have huge deposits, as you well know, and you've seen in these canyons here of just hundreds of feet of pure gravel. And as I recall, a couple of years ago you came here and you could tell me exactly where these rocks came from, and it was just amazing because they traveled hundreds and hundreds of miles.
Yeah, some of those boulders and cobbles that you have here on the vineyard, they might have been trapped up in the glaciers as part of Lake Missoula or in icebergs and got torn away when the ice dam went away and the floods started. They might have been swept with icebergs down here. The icebergs might have gotten swirled into one of these side canyons as the floods were draining away and the water was going away, and we literally were left with icebergs sitting on this site, if we can even imagine that. And then over a few months or years or maybe decades, those icebergs would have melted out, leaving those gravels behind, and there they are today to tell us about that. Yeah. Well, Missoula floods came through here. They peeled back the layers of the Columbia River basalt, the bedrock lava flows here, and the floods just exploited the weakness in those lavas and created all of these benches that we have in this landscape and that we can see across the canyon. It's a fantastic concept that you and your family started with, and I see how you're making it play out to maybe create some of the best grapes that have ever been grown anywhere.
We hope.
All right.
Thank you, Alan.